in a land steeped in tradition and faith. One man's journey from the quiet hill of Bentley to the helm of Methodist leadership has inspired the nation. Oliver Ali Abba was born in Olachagba Otupa, Benue State, a son of a sawyer whose life was shaped by early Christian value and a deep yearning to serve.
My name is Chair Augusto from Olachagba, from Aunu clan in Olachagba. You know, Oliver is somebody that loves children. He loves me right from the time you know that he loves me. Then he started his primary school at Ikadi. After his primary school now, then he left for Lagos, where he settled with his elder brother. Here he started his secondary school. He schooled here to the 4th year. Then the 4th year he now came back home to the village and completed his secondary school at Government College in Fupa here.
He began his theological journey at St. Augustine's Major Seminary in Jos under the Roman Catholic tradition, but destiny has other plans. Answering God's calls, he joined the Methodist Church, studying at Emmanuel College of Theology, Ibadan. Later, he was a lecturer at Methodist Theological Institute, Shagamu, and rector at Methodist Theological Institute, Zonkwar, shaping the minds and hearts of future clergy.
Our prelate, His Eminence Dr. Oliver Ali Abba, our former colleague, the prelate was a lecturer here some times ago, Methodist Theological Institute, Shagamu.
By the grace of God, he was once in Zonkwa here as the rector of the institute. We have been engaging, building on the legacy he has established.
I'm trying to say that I met him here, and it is his coming here that actually gave the shape as far as the school was concerned. The school was training only some pastors and dignitaries, and we were capturing this place until he came. God helped him. He was favored and was able to get the land. The land that the school is using now was gotten by him. That to tell you the kind person he is. The achievement within these 2 years, they are not just those that do not know him or that didn't know him wouldn't understand that it did not just start. It has been his passion and his push in life. He has been the man that has a very high test of things. The things done the way they should be done, and what is what doing is what doing well.
When we heard of his appointment as a prelate, in further election as a prelate of Methodist Church, Nigeria, in fact, we consider it as Kaju and Zankwar diocese have been given the prelacy, or has been given have been elected as the prelate of Methodist Church, because the prelate was here with us. What can I say than to congratulate him? What can I say than to say I wish him well? He is a son of this soil. We are looking forward for more beautiful, fruitful years as he leads us in Methodist.
His pastoral mission led him to Apa Agatu, then a non-diocese, covering multiples of local governments with tireless dedication. He viewed churches not just in structure but in spirit.
His Eminence Dr. Oliver Ali Abba, he started this bishopric work right from Apa Diocese. He did a lot. That's where I am from. I hail from that side. But there was no money. But how did he get the money to execute some of the projects we have seen? Because he handed over to me. I was surprised. was able to build the bishop house, fencing the whole thing, bought so many things, many churches being established at that time when it was there, and finally it was taken to Enone. At Enone, where I am now, the house I am living was built by him, the bishop did, and other things that have been done, and many other things he did. Sometimes we ask, how did you get the money? Once he decides to embark any project, whether the church bring the money or the circuit or the local church, he will not care.
I'm Comrade Lawrence Evangelist Obodo. I'm from Aodo Ward 1 in Ogbadipu local government. Really, I worked under him as a Men Fellowship president. And I know he's so pragmatic and strategic. He plans, execute it with speed. That is what he did even in One. And he didn't care whether he would leave that place for long, but he did it for whoever that might come. So strategically or structurally, he's very, very transformative anywhere he goes.
I know this man as far back as 1982. It's in Apa Diocese when he was pioneer bishop. He labored, planted seeds, and today the seed is germinating.
I know much about him because we were made the bishop together. His Eminence has a unique ministry right from the cradle. A unique ministry in the sense that anywhere he walked, he must change that place for better. And he's good in developing areas. In fact, churches grew in his hand. And if he started any project, His Eminence will not sleep until he completed the project. His first stationing was Apa, and he developed Apa. He brought the people together, and he worked assiduously and seriously at Apa. And from Apa, he was translated to Enone. And if you go to Enone now, what he has put on ground at Enone, in fact, he built that mounds and he started the work on that cathedral. And before he was taken, translated to Tupuhie. And when he came to Tupuhie, he started his usual work again, development of the church. And you can see all these things that I am enjoying now. So he has put all this thing on ground.
Dr. Abba later served in Kubwa as chaplain at Nyanya group of churches. This mission flourished. Today, there are 4 dioceses under the Archdiocese of Abuja.
As the Bishop of Kubwa Diocese presently, from records and from history, I've come to discover that the man, Dr. Oliver Aliaba, who is the current prelate of Methodist Church Nigeria. In the early days of church at Kubwa, he was here because history has it that he did his youth service in this land and he lived around Kubwa. He was one of those God used at the initial stage of raising the church in Kubwa. And so, to the glory of God, God used him to play a major role in what we now call Diocese of Kubwa today. And we are grateful to God for that.
I am Kehinde Adeyemi, the Bishop of the Diocese of Nyanya. The prelate is a well-known man to me. I think I met him for the first time in 1989. Yes, he has also pastored this church, this cathedral especially, some years back. And from the report we had from everybody around us, was that he was very assiduous, he was very calculative, he was very good. He was a pastor to the core. He laid a very solid foundation, to be sincere. And today we can thank God for him and thank God for all he has been enabled by God to do.
My name is Osahon Samuel. I'm from Nyanya Diocese. The prelate, His Eminence Dr. Oliver Ali-Abba, served here as a priest, and actually worked directly with him as his steward. And during his tenure, he showed us the way of the Lord, and he intensified the issue of midweek activities, particularly the Mondays and the Wednesday meetings. That's Bible studies on Mondays and the midweek prayer on Wednesdays. I can recall that the time we had an argument during one service. They had to come from Lagos to come and give us an opinion on the infant baptism on a Monday. He had to arrive in Lagos and join us at the Monday Bible studies. I was really surprised that he still made that journey and he joined us at that Bible studies, because he served sincerely, he served selflessly, he served without no reservation at all. He carried everybody along.
My name is E.E. Ekane, KCW, His Eminence, Prelate Methodist Church Nigeria, Dr. Oliver Ali-Abba, who had been a personal friend since 1993, when he was posted to Kubwa local church as the priest in charge. And when he was in charge of the church, he ensured that he grew the church from the very, very little that he met on ground. Not much was then on ground, but he ensured that he combined that aspect of his work with chaplaincy to the bishop at the time.
In 2022, the Conference of Methodist Church Nigeria unanimously elected Dr. Oliver Ali-Abba as prelate, a position demanding spiritual depth, visionary leadership, and unwavering faith.
We are gathered here as people of God in this sacred place on this glorious day, Sunday, 13th day of November 2022, to receive and to invest His Grace, the Most Reverend Dr. Oliver Ali-Abba, as the first prelate and the ninth head of the Methodist Church Nigeria.
I want to transfer authority. This particular cross went from Bolaji Dowu to Sunday Mbang. It was transferred from Sunday Mbang to Sunday Makinde. It was transferred from Sunday Makinde to Samuel Uche. And now Samuel Uche is transferring to Oliver Abba. And so I give you this crozier, henceforth. It is your staff of office.
The one thing I can say about him is that he's committed to his work, and you can see that he's very, very diligent and God-fearing. He's the type of person that hardly quarrels with anybody, but he's very, very firm in anything that he's doing, and whatever he believes in, he does it with the whole of his strength and with so much passion. I think he's a man that has a very deep calling from God, because his ascendancy to the position of the prelate was divine. Because when you look at him, he's somebody who has always been very, very, very committed, even though he's a silent worker. He's a silent worker who has achieved so much.
Alongside him in the ministry is his beloved wife, Deaconess Maria Ali-Abba, National President of Women Fellowship, a partnership rooted in service and grace. From the hill of Olachagbaha to the steeple of Lagos, from circuits and dioceses to the national pulpits, His Eminence Dr. Oliver Ali-Abba continues to walk the paths of servant leadership, a shepherd, a teacher, a builder, a prelate for this generation.